If you guys didn't notice, I was not filming stuff for a couple months. This was why. So now we have a new member joining us.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So the first thing is, let's take a look at the Napa project. We got some cabinets that are coming in. We got cabinets, flooring, tile work happening now because we just came out of drywall.
So this is the kitchen.
Yep.
This is the kitchen.
Yeah, this is the first complete set of cabinetry that is rolling in for this project. It's so large and there's so many bathrooms that we'll have cabinetry coming in different segments. Because the kitchen can be pretty involved, we like to get that set first, and it gives our cabinet installer an opportunity to kind of get a jump start on getting the cabinets installed. So cabinets show up. One of the first things we need to do is we need to pull out all of the drawers, take all the doors off of them. We set them off in a separate area so they don't get damaged while we're doing the install. So while we're talking about it, this is something that we have to be really careful of, and that we really need to do our research ahead of time with like how deep refrigerators and appliances are. So as you can see right here on this wall, this is where the refrigerator goes. In order to have the front of the refrigerator line up with the front of the cabinets, so it's got a nice, clean, crisp look. The refrigerator's not sticking out further than the cabinets are or whatever. You have to really plan ahead, think ahead, and maybe sometimes you have to recess the cabinetry into the framing.
Is this something that you always think about, or was it particular to this project? Like, we know we have like a fridge that's maybe a little bit bigger than we would normally do.
You know, it's funny you ask. I mean, going back 10 years ago, as we've been evolving as a company, the reason we think about these things now is because 10 years ago, we went to install the refrigerator, we noticed 2 or 3 inches of difference, and we're like, great. So yeah, we've had to develop things in-house. Every time you come across some little hiccup like that, it's really important, and we've tried to do this as a company to create this ongoing lifetime checklist, if you will. From the moment we get a contract, we start documenting every little thing we can think of, and we actually have this 4 or 5 page list of checklist items. The refrigerator being recessed or not recessed is one of them. Yeah, another one you'll see here in a minute is it's really easy to throw together a bunch of floor joisting, floor rims, throw some sheeting on it for 1, 2, 3 mods. You have to be careful because down the road, if the client happens to select a tile that is unusually thick and you lay the tile in the bathroom where that bath tile aligns and you have a division between that and like the hardwood flooring in a hallway or a bedroom, a lot of times that flooring is lower than what the tile selected is. So that's another one of those details you have to catch real early in framing, so that if you need to adjust the thickness of the floor sheeting to accommodate a higher profile of tile compared to a lower profile of wood flooring or carpeting or whatever it is, you have to know all of those little details at framing to get them right. Otherwise, it just costs you a lot of money in trying to fix something down the road.
There was one project, maybe last year, it was over here, and it was like a bathtub or something.
Yeah.
Where that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all the details, but it was like similar to that. There was like this much of a recess, so the bathtub would fit in a spot or something.
Yeah, it was actually the shower. It was a shower pan, if I remember right, and that particular client wanted to go with a curbless shower.
Okay, yes.
So it's like when you have a curbless shower, again, that's something at framing you have to know ahead of time, so you can plan to drop that sheeting, if you will, or raise.
So then by the time you put the tile in, it's level.
Exactly. Okay. It's just a seamless transition going from bathroom flooring into the tiled shower flooring.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very challenging.
I didn't realize like they know what fridge they're already putting in their house.
Exactly. That's one of the people ask us all the time, what are the benefits in building modular? The fact that the point you just made, the refrigerator was selected way ahead of time. One of the nice things about modular is that it's very predictable. You know, we predict everything before we start building it. Appliances are selected, flooring is selected. Pretty much everything has to be there, laid out and picked by the clients before we start building it. Therefore, at the end of the project, we have very few change orders. The production process goes usually pretty smooth. We don't have a lot of hiccups because there's not very many unknowns. We pretty much know everything we're going to do before we start pounding first nail. Really looking forward to this one. 5,000 square foot, 10 mods. You'll see a few fun things as we roll through these next 3 days. 10 mods to the house, but then we've got 2 special roof panels that are going to get set over the top of the great room.